Good afternoon, students. Welcome to Indian Financial Market and Services online class. Today we will discuss about the money laundering topic. Okay. So, what is money laundering? Money laundering has fairly begun origins in the Hawala and Hundi system of South Asia. Okay, which were informal financial system which allowed people to execute financial transactions in confidence and secrecy. Okay, and these systems were perfectly legitimate to begin with and rarely reflected institutional underdeveloped or unfamiliarity or lack of confidence in the formal banking system. Okay, so मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग के बारे में अगर आप बहुत ज़्यादा डिटेल में समझना चाहें जिसको हम कहते हैं हिंदी में क्या बोल सकते हैं इसको मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग को आपने ये वर्ड बहुत अच्छे से सुना भी होगा बीच में व्हाट इज कॉल्ड एज मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग इन अवर लोकल लैंग्वेज Yes. Yes, Aman. Yes, Aman.
Yes, काला धन बोल सकते हैं इसको.
Yes. when हमारे जब पीएम आए थे प्रधानमंत्री जब भी वो पीएम अपॉइंट हुए थे तो उन्होंने कहा था कि हम ब्लैक मनी लेके आएंगे राइट हम जिन लोगों ने ब्लैक मनी जो है फॉरेन कंट्रीज के बैंक्स में इन्वेस्ट कर रखे हैं उसको हम लेके आएंगे but is it easy for PM and for other government body to take away black money from the other foreign countries bank? It is possible. I don't think so. It is very easy for them because the rules and regulations related with that country bank, right, Aman and Vikram Singh Chandel and Saurya, right?
Yes, okay. Yes, ma'am.
So for that purpose, because we all as a government body, government want to work in a proper law manner. Law means rules and regulations. Okay, so for that reason, Indian government has created the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, and in short, it is known as PMLA. Okay, and PMLA came into existence or came into force on 1st of July 2005. It was proposed in the year 2002, but it came in force from 1st of July 2005. Okay, and again in the year 2009 it was amended, and again in the year 2013 it was again amended. Why it is amended? According to the situations. Okay, so कोई भी एक्ट या कोई भी लॉ जब लॉन्च होता है तो उसमें एक ऐसा प्रोविजन भी रखा जाता है कि अकॉर्डिंग टू द सिचुएशन अकॉर्डिंग टू द कंडीशन वी कैन अमेंड इट. ओके, अकॉर्डिंग टू द नीड हम आप कह सकते हैं. सो इट एक्सटेंड टू होल ऑफ इंडिया इंक्लूडिंग जम्मू एंड कश्मीर. And what are the purpose behind the PMLA Act? Means provision of money laundering. So the provision is to prevent money laundering and provide for confiscation of properly derived funds, or it involved in money laundering, and to punish those who commit to this offense. Okay, जो भी इंडिविजुअल पर्सन मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग में पाया जाता है या उसको देखा जाता है कि वो अपनी ब्लैक मनी जो है उसको जो है अदर बैंक्स में इन्वेस्ट कर रहा है या मनी जो अर्निंग है वो जो है जो इलीगल तरीके से जो वो अर्निंग कर रहा है, that person will be punished. Okay, so when we go deep about the money laundering, okay, so you can see here, you can see in the picture, right? Let me zoom it one second. Okay. Yes, you can see how money laundering works. Okay, money laundering कैसे work करता है? See, foreign students IDs are copied and uses to bank accounts. Okay, and here you can see here that there are some peoples, and these people are identified as a foreign students, and their IDs are copied and used to open bank accounts, right? Because here the money is laundering for the illegal purpose, so they need a bank account. So for that reason, for that purpose, they copied the foreign students' IDs, and after copying their IDs, they open the bank account. Okay, and then there are some exchange houses, and then these exchange houses distribute money to crime groups, and these are the crime groups. So you can see it comes from the one country, it goes to another country, then it goes to another countries, and then to another country. So the money laundering is starting from one country to another country and then another country. It is like a chain. Okay, it comes from the another one country, then is transferred to another country, then is exchange. Why exchange? Because the currency exchanges. Okay, because the currency is moving from one country to another country, so that's why these people who are doing this criminal offense, they need to exchange the currencies. So there are some currencies exchange houses, then these exchange houses distribute money to crime groups, and these are the crime groups. And these crime groups peoples uses this money for the illegal works, right? Because in short we can say they are not recording, these peoples are not recording this money in a official purpose. They are using this money for the illegal works. So this is how money laundering, okay, money launders. Okay, so right. Yes. So these systems were perfectly legitimate to begin with and merely reflected institutional underdevelopment or unfamiliarity or lack of confidence in the formal banking systems. So this is how. See here. You can again see this picture. See here. This is like a cafe. Okay. But the cafe, what is cafe is working? They are depositing the more money and money and money and money. Okay, and because this is illegal, for the illegal purpose, there is a offense. आप देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे इसको, ये आपका जो है एक लॉ लीगल पर्सन जो है वो इस पर्सन को जो है वो बिकॉज ही इज अ क्रिमिनल ऑफेंस, सो ये जो है इसको हथकड़ी पहनाते इसको लेके जा रहा है. व्हाई? बिकॉज ही इज डूइंग द मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग. ये मनी लेके आ रहा है और यहाँ पे डिपॉजिट कर रहा है. आप ये जो पिक्चर देख रहे हैं, आप ये कुछ पिक्चर जो है समथिंग लाइक वॉशिंग मशीन एंड समथिंग लाइक कैफे. तो आप देखिए नीचे जो है कैफे है, बट एक्चुअली इसका काम जो है मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग का काम कर रहा है. सो दिस इज हाउ दे आर वर्किंग. दे आर प्रेजेंटिंग अ वेरी पॉजिटिव फिगर टू द सोसाइटी, बट एक्चुअली दे आर डूइंग बिहाइंड दे आर डूइंग द इलीगल वर्क. ओके, राइट. Okay, so these systems soon attracted criminal organizations which began to use them along with other means in order to launder money to remove the taint of illegality. And in the past century, money laundering has become an international problem. Why international problem? Because money are flowing from one country to another country. Okay, and here the exchange rates are also decided by these criminal groups. Okay, these criminal groups are exchanging the currency just to earn the commission and just to earn the interest from the peoples, and they are using these foreign currencies for the illegal work. अभी आप suppose करिए स्टूडेंट की इंडियन रुपीज को ये क्रिमिनल ग्रुप्स जो है मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग के थ्रू जो है यूएस में लेके जाते हैं, तो क्या होगा वहाँ पे? दे विल डू या तो फिर वो सीधे सीधे इंडियन रुपीस को यूज करेंगे, या फिर वो क्या करेंगे, आप उस इंडियन रुपीस की कॉपी करके वो जो है कॉपी करेंसी क्रिएट करना शुरू कर देंगे, राइट. सो ये भी क्रिमिनल ग्रुप्स के हाथ में जब कंट्री की करेंसी जाएगी, दे कैन यूज दिस करेंसी, अवर होम करेंसी, फॉर द इलीगल पर्पस, राइट. तो अभी देखिए आप फिर से आप एक पिक्चर आप देख रहे होंगे, मैं इसको जूम कर देती हूँ. Right. See here. Money laundering scheme. How money laundering are scheme? Okay. See here. There is a offshore bank. Okay. Loan to company Y. Payment by Y of false invoice to company X, and transfer on the bank account of company X. Then wire transfer. This is the chain. How this bank is giving loan to company Y. Then company Y is giving false invoices to company X. Then this is transferring to the bank account of company X, and then wire transfer. See here, purchase of luxury assets, financial investment, commercial and industrial investments. These money laundering can be invested in the form of these assets and investments. Okay. Now, collection of dirty money. See how people are investing their money. Okay. Because कुछ peoples ऐसे हैं, individual persons ऐसे हैं जो इनकम टैक्स से बचने के लिए अपनी जो एक्सेस मनी को होता है, उस एक्सेस मनी को ऐसी जगह पे इन्वेस्टमेंट करना चाहती है जहां जिसका कोई रिकॉर्ड ना हो, बट प्रॉपर उनको रिवॉर्ड मिलता रहे. लिसन, रिकॉर्ड नहीं, बट रिवॉर्ड दे वांट, राइट, बिकॉज ऑफ देयर एक्स्ट्रा मनी, बिकॉज वो अपनी एक्स्ट्रा मनी को अगर रिकॉर्ड करेंगे, ऑफिशियली रिकॉर्ड करते हैं, तो दे कैन बी लायबल फॉर द टैक्स पेमेंट। एंड टैक्स पेमेंट से बचने के लिए वो अपनी एक्सेस मनी को ऐसी जगह इन्वेस्टमेंट करना चाहते हैं जहाँ पे कोई रिकॉर्ड ना हो मगर रिवॉर्ड मिले। तो व्हाट दे आर डूइंग, they are giving their money to this person. See, collection of dirty money, then placement to dirty money integrates into the financial system, और उसको लीगल करने के लिए वो क्या कर रहे हैं, इन बैंकों में सबमिट कर रहे हैं। ये बैंक्स वो बैंक हैं जो दे सपोर्ट द मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग। लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, you all are heard about a bank who supporting the money laundering system. Have you heard about that bank, Abhishek? Yes, Abhishek. Like Swiss Bank, right, students? Okay. Now, yes. So the term money laundering is said to originate from the mafia ownership of laundromats in the US. Okay, so you can say that this word, the money laundering word, is come from the mafia ownership of laundromats in the US. And gangsters there were earning huge sums in cash from extortion, prostitution, gambling, and bootleg liquor. They needed to show a legitimate source of these monies. Okay, so one of the way in which they were able to do this was purchasing outwardly legitimate businesses and to mix their illicit earnings with the legitimate earnings they receive from these businesses. So what they are doing, they are actually mixing this illicit earning with their legitimate earning they receive from their businesses. So this is how they are using their black money into white. Okay. Now see again there is a picture. Okay. See here. The first one is the collection of dirty money that it is placing to the bank, that is dirty money integrated into the financial system. Then layering to, again, see here the same picture, transfer to the bank account of company X, and wire transfer, offshore banking, loan to company Y, and then false invoice to company X. See here, and how they are using this money by buying the purchasing of luxury assets, financial investments, right, students? So this is how they are doing the money laundering system. Now, laundromats, who are the laundromats? Those persons who are doing the money laundering. So were chosen by these gangsters because they were cash businesses, and this was an undoubted advantage to people like Al Capone who purchased them. So Al Capone, however, was prosecuted and convicted in October 1991 for tax evasion. Okay. So as I told you that people are doing these money laundering, people are giving their money to the wrong group peoples because they don't want to come into the tax criteria, right? आपने अभी एक रिसेंटली सुना भी होगा काम नाम आपने सुना होगा, you can see from the slide. Let me show you one second. There is a company who are doing this work. The name is one second. I'll just give you the name. Yes, Bitcoin company. Bitcoin. Have you heard about this company name? Bitcoin. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Yes. Very good. Okay.
Cryptocurrency.
Yes. What they are doing? वो क्या करते थे Bitcoin company? Can anyone explain to me what Bitcoin companies are doing? What they have done? Yes. Don't know about that, Abhishek? Okay, no problem. We will discuss in our next slide. Okay. So you can see here how politicians, corporates are enjoying and giving their black money to bank and to convert them into white money. You can see from here how the happy face they have. See, all are very happy because the bank is here is making their black money or converting their black money into white money, right? Okay, students. So in India, money laundering is popularly known as Hawala transactions, and it gained popularity in the early 90s. And when many of the politicians were caught in its net. Okay, and Hawala is an alternative or parallel remittance system. And Hawala mechanism facilitated the conversion of black money from black to white. Okay, how they are converting their black money into white? By buying the properties, by buying the vehicles, or investing or any financial investments. Okay, and when we see or when we talk about the Hawala word, Hawala is actually an Arabic word, and that means the transfer of money or information between two persons using a third person. So who is the third person here? The third person is bank. So the system dates to Arabic traders as a mean of avoiding robbery. Okay, so it predicts a Western banking war for several centuries. We cannot say that Hawala or money laundering word is a very recently word. No, it is a very we can see the Western banking by several centuries. Okay. Yes, students. Okay, so we can say in India, money laundering is properly known as the Hawala transactions. Okay, and see here how money laundering works, how it is converting dirty money into white money or black money into white money. You can see from this picture. See here, there is a bank. Okay, dirty money is or black money is coming into the bank. Then the offshore account, then offshore account, then offshore account. What is offshore account? Means the account outside your home country, right? See here how they are using their how they are investing their black money into these foreign countries accounts, like offshore account, like Europe account, here again Europe account, then US account, and they are investing in the business investment and business investment. Okay, and this is how your black money converted into clean money. See here, okay. So black money or money laundering, you can or Hawala system, you can say that the people who don't want to record their extra money money which they are earned from the illegal way, and they want to convert their black money into white money. They use the system of the Hawala transaction, and in Hawala transaction, simply there is a foreign offshore account in a foreign country bank where the third person, the mediator person, convert their black money, or you can say the invest your black money into that those banks, and those banks are invested your black money into these investments, and then they convert your black money into clean money, right, students? Now, according to section 3 of Prevention of Money Laundering Act, okay, because money laundering is an illegal offense. Okay, so government anyhow create a act that is known as the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, because they want to show they want to stop the black money. Okay, and they want to identify those people who are earning the black money according to the other PM Narendra Modi. So according to the section 3 of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, whosoever directly or indirectly attempts to indulge or knowingly assist or knowingly is a part or is actually involved in any process or activity connected with the proceed of crime, including its concealment, possession, acquisition, or use, and projecting or claiming it as untainted property, shall be guilty of offense of money laundering. Okay, so this is the definition under the section 3 of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, to identify the peoples who are earning money with the illegal purpose, and they are trying to convert their black money into white money. And if any of the person catch with this illegal activity, he will be treated as an offense, illegal offense. Okay. Now you can see here there is an example. There is a picture of Airtel, and what is Airtel case about the money laundering? ED is investigating top mobile phone carrier Bharti Airtel under its mobile laundering and foreign exchange rules in what a company sources said was a probe related to the grant of Airways a decade ago. Okay, so this is one of the case of the money laundering of Airtel, right? And what is PMLA? PMLA, that is amended in the year 2013. It says that it removes the existing limit of rupees 5 lakh fine under the Act. So one of the amendment which I have done under the PMLA Act, that they remove the existing limit of 5 lakh rupees fine under the Act. You can see here how much the fine is. Rupees 5 lakh. Don't you think it is the highest amount of fine in the Indian history, right? Right, students? Okay. So, but
yes, ma'am. Okay.
Yes, but it is removed. It was removed by the Act in the year 2013. Okay. Okay. Now again, see. Again, there is a picture. See here. Black and white. And what is this picture or this information is indicating you? 3 private sector banks, SDFC, ICICI, and Axis Bank. You all aware about the name of these banks. Accused of money laundering. Sitting offshore number of bank access offering to turn black money into white by using the banking system. So these 3 banks are offenses for the converting of black money into white money. How? Put huge amount of cash in insurance products and gold. See how they converted the black money into white. They invested that cash into insurance product and gold. Open fake account in order to route cash into investment schemes. Split money into tranches to evade detection. Use Benami accounts to convert black money. Use accounts of other clients to channelize black money into system for a free. Or you can say that these banks are identified by the government of India, that they have lots of number of you can say Benami accounts. Okay, they have opened up numbers of Benami accounts, and they are transferring the black money of people or investing the black money of people into the insurance products and golds and cash. Okay, and make demand draft to facilitate investment without it showing up in the client's account. Open multiple accounts and close them to facilitate investment of black money. Invest black money in multiple instruments or in different names. Allot large lockers for safekeeping for cash. Help transfer black money abroad through non-resident external or non-resident ordinary account. So what these banks are doing? They are simply using the documentation of the people's for opening the Benami accounts. Okay, how Benami accounts are open? According to the RBI guideline, if you want to open a saving or current account, whatever the bank account in a particular bank, you need to submit the documents. And these banks are uses your document for opening the fake accounts. Okay, they are using your name to open for the big Benami accounts, and that's why and this is the way how these banks are converting black money into white money. Okay, now what banks are giving the explanation? ICICI Bank is saying we have constituted a high level of inquiry committee to investigate and submit its finding within 2 weeks. And what the SDFC banks are saying, the matter is being investigated on top priority. And Axis Bank is saying they are giving the clarification. We will examine whatever the information is brought to our notice and investigate throughout it. So these banks are saying they are giving the explanation that they don't have any information regarding the Benami account, but we will cooperate with the bank, with the government for the investigation purpose. Okay, and we all know how long the investigation is going in our India, right? So now, yes. So now again, PMLA, the Provision for Money Laundering Act, is saying that money laundering involves disguising financial assets so that they can be used without detection of the illegal activity that produce them. Yes, very good thing, a very correct thing that PMLA is saying, that the people are now converting their black money into white money by investing or purchasing of the fixed assets. Okay, they are purchasing or buying the fixed assets and they are investing in the gold. So how can you identify their black money? They are. How can you find that this is the black money? कैसे आप फाइंड कर पाओगे कि ये ब्लैक मनी में, बिकॉज दिस इज नाउ इट इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू द गोल्ड और एनी फिक्स एसेट्स. So through money laundering, the launderer transferred the monetary proceeds derived from criminal activity into funds with an apparently legal sources. So this is what PMLA Act is saying, and it is defining to you. Now again, there is a picture, and the picture is saying, see here, how money laundering works. Money from illegal activities, then it is deposited to numerous legitimate accounts, and then after depositing into the bank, it is very difficult to identify, or it is very difficult to trace whether it is a black money or white money. So the money can be used freely, and after depositing into the bank into the different number of legitimate accounts, it is very easy for the people, for the individual person who to use this money freely. Okay, we can use this money for the investment purpose. We can use this money for the buying of any assets, or investment in gold or in particular fund, right? In the legal way. Now, PMLA again, provision for money laundering act is saying the offences listed in the schedule to PMLA Act 2002 are scheduled offences. Whatever the offences listed in the schedule of PMLA, they identify the schedule of offence, and there are two parts for the listing of offences in the PMLA Act: the part A and part C. Okay. Part A is saying the offences under IPC, NDPC, Explosive Substances Act, Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, Arms Act, Wildlife Protection Act, Immoral Traffic Prevention Act, Prevention of Corruption Act, Antiquities and Art Treasures Act. These are the offences come under the part A of the schedule of PMLA. And part C deals with the trans-border crimes. Trans-border crime is outside our home country boundaries. Okay. See here again, HSBC crimes. Laundered $880 billion for Mexican drug cartels. Conducted 25,000 with Iran, totaling over $19 billion. How huge the amount in this offense? 19 billion, $880 billion. Conducted business with Cuba, Sudan, etc. They all doing using these black money, this money laundering money, for the business purpose in the Cuba and Sudan, and the business is for what? For the drug cartels. Okay. And parented with Al Azhi Bank until 2010. So there was a bank in the year 2010. The name was Razi Bank. Okay, and this bank is transferring these money laundering or black money for the drug business purpose in the Cuba and Sudan, and the amount is almost $880 billion. See, okay, and accused of predatory or discriminatory lending scheme against minorities. Okay, this is and this case is in the HSBC banking court. Okay. So you can see here. So they see here, Benami police use tear gas against anti-government protests. So how big and how huge this crime was. Okay, and for what purpose? For the illegal drug purpose. Drug is almost an illegal business in almost all over the world, right? Yes. So how proceeds of crime? So proceeds of crime means any property derived or obtained directly or indirectly by any person or as a result of criminal activity relating to a scheduled offence or the value of any such property. This is how the crime is proceed under the Penal Act. So you can see here again there is a picture, and this picture is showing you about the money laundering charges. So for the week ending March 23, 2013, so according to the data of year 2013, right? A total of $231.8 mm was laundered. Fraud accounts for $205 million, while drug trafficking accounted for $25.9 million. Right. So this is how the money laundering charges. Okay, and it is charges again different in different countries. Right. Okay. So this is all about the money laundering. There are so many different cases in different countries of money laundering, and I will try to submit this PDF file into your Google Classroom, and there you can see all the cases related to the money laundering of different countries. Right, student? So that's all for today. Thank you.
Thank you.